So here we are back on the work truck. Had a friend of mine on Facebook, David Riddle, send me this 4-gauge wire because some people were kind of upset with me using a smaller wire that could be used, or that was on the inputs right here. The inputs can accept a 4-gauge wire, but I used an 8-gauge wire because it's a really short run, so it's not really that big of a deal. But I guess since we're doing things right, David was nice enough to send me this, that we'll go ahead and swap this wire out to a 4-gauge, and then later on we'll have the audio amp right over here, so stay tuned for that. Anyway, let's get this wire swapped out to the right side so we can get maximum power flowing through that bad boy. First things first, we have to do is clip all these zip ties that was holding this stuff all tighty. So like so. Then we'll need to get an Allen wrench to take the ones out from here, and a Phillips head screwdriver to take the ones out from there. We're going to take these wires out of here. Start out with this negative. Make sure I don't touch this Allen wrench on the positive terminal right here, so we don't see some sparks fly. Get the negative out. The positives out. So now, come over here, undo the screws on the amp. There's that one, and I'll do the negative on the amp, and there's that one. So get these upgraded to some 4-gauge wires real quick. Alright, so now we're going to cut these wires. I've already got them marked right here, if I'm not too weak. I need some more action with my left hand. Look at that, you use that dominant hand. Cut these. So now we have our replacement wires for these little, you can see the size difference from the 8-gauge to the 4-gauge right here. So I'm gonna get these upgraded real quick. So I got these all trimmed up, or trimmed back, so we can stick them in the holes. Let's get these things put in and zip tied up. So we'll do the positive first. We'll come in to the hole right here, get our Allen wrench, get her all tightened down, nice and secure. Alright, she's in there. Bring the positive down and around. And we're stuck in the hole. Alright, so she's in there. So now, do the same thing with the negative. I think I'll stick it in the amp first. Uh-oh. Missed a couple of strands. Can't have that. There we go. Get her tightened down. Alright, got her tightened in real good. Now we'll come down here and feed her into the distribution block right here. There we go with the strands again. There we go. Got them all in there. Alright, so now what we have to do is get some zip ties and clean her up, and we'll be back in business. Alright, so we're going to get these zip ties clipped off. I actually have zip tie cutters now, so nobody can complain about me using the regular side cutters anymore. So we're getting these clipped off real quick. Battery's going dead, but we're going to spin these around to the back. Did last time. Have it looking real clean. And there's all that. Battery's dying, but we have upgraded to 4-gauge wiring. I'm out.